Now, we do this thing on a Saturday called Tell Us Something You Don't Know, where you get to hear stuff that you won't hear anywhere else.
Backroom stuff.
Backroom bristle, and it's not always, like, ready to go front page.
No.
What it'll do is it'll initiate a front page. It'll come a week later.
Mine's very back page.
That's it, because this is the stuff that the Saturday audience absolutely love. You hear it nowhere else.
Now, look.
It's backroom, quiet, just whispered under the hand stuff.
JB, there's been a reflective series in more recent time in the Herald Sun, Damo. Don't know whether you've seen it.
Glenn McFarlane and John Rolfe for all week had a various issue each day. Goes back to 2001, basically.
Top 10 of this, bottom 10 of that, worst 10 of this. No, there's been no best. It's all been worst or bottom. Johnny Rolfe has been an interesting one to me that... He's been, as a result of this reflective series on all of these stars of our game, he's been inundated with high-powered phone calls that are coming back as a result of the reflective stories that he's been doing in the paper. None other than our own Triple M, the man that's not here today, Duck. He's doing other things today, but he's not with us. But Duck was... I think it was what was the heading? Do you remember, Damo? Or there was the top 10 most
I saw his photo
hated
on the front page.
Top 10 absolute Choppo sort of... I forget what it was now. I'm just trying to think. Choppo, sort of that sort of meaning. Scandals. That's it. And top 10 scandals. And Duck came in very high. In fact, at one stage there, I didn't need to open the Herald Sun. It was on the front page. A picture of Duck and, someone else, I think, was there and, the scandal thing. So I think Duck followed up with an immediate phone call. Right. Back towards John Rolfe's way. And John had just put the phone down. And it bubbled off and bounced off its hook almost again because here's Campbell Brown, because he'd been whacked in this other series of reflective stories about guys that have perhaps not gone on to do great things. A few of them in jail and a couple of other areas. And I think Campbell Brown of the people locked up in the clink, he'd come in about number 3. So he's in amongst. Really good company there, and he didn't appreciate it. So the moment Wayne hung up, Campbell was on the phone, and he was also having a crack at Johnny. This is what I'm led to believe, about the reflective series. That nice name, reflective, but it was really, not happy for the individuals involved.
In your journalistic time, Purple, did that used to happen regularly, where you just have the phone ring and the subject of the story gave you a nice little ear blasting?
Not aware of the absolute specifics of what BT's talking about, Jim, but you could, over the course of someone's career, write 99 beautifully favourable things about said person, and then maybe venture into the negative space on 1 out of 100 occasions, and that's the phone call you get.
Both of those guys probably thought that they'd moved on and, repaired things and, probably didn't need to be on the front page again for the reflective series. I wonder whether there's another Series 5 of the reflection to come.
I think they might have seen it out. I think they might have got the full value out of it. Hey, BT, just while you're talking, I can tell you something about your good self, actually.
Hello.
You should be bringing this to the table on the Saturday Rub, more than you have been.
Don't often hide stuff.
You've been appearing on Talking Footy for 3 or 4 weeks now. Jim, it's actually been
fill-in role.
A trial run
for a
permanent role. And I can tell you,
BT... Is this because the Duke went off on a 150-foot yacht in the Caribbean or the Mediterranean?
This is the Monday night Channel 7, 7:30 sort of
Interestingly enough, though,
Talking Footy.
Das is back, but BT will be staying
on.
Oh. And not only will he be staying on, to accommodate the great BT presence on TV, they'll be extending the show from 60 minutes to 90 minutes. And BT, Brownie, now becomes I'm just telling the other people...
Luke?
The permanent staff member of that particular program.
Well, I haven't heard that, but
BT.
Great news.
BT.
What happens to Das?
You either know that or you're lying.
I haven't heard that.
What happened to Das?
No, Das will still be there.
Okay.
Das is
but BT's angling, I think.
I haven't been told any of that yet, but that's great of Channel 7 to go the extra half hour and
to accommodate you.
If they were to request my presence, I'd be happy to be there. That request should come at some stage, I'm hoping. But there's Das there, and that's all right. It's good. It's a bit like the.
Is it a bit of a power struggle with you and Luke?
No, there's not. But I just wonder what's going to happen on the Footy show. Brownie, what do you think?
We're moving. Hang on, we haven't finished with this one yet, Bristol. Before we get to the Footy show, I'm interested in this because, of course, Duke used to do the internet show that you do, Purple. Of course, he had
The Access.
Did he?
Access All Areas. Used to do that early, and then
And Gary took it over.
Gaz just pulled that straight out from underneath him.
Yeah.
No.
And suddenly Duke wasn't involved in that anymore. And now Brownie, he's gone to the Mediterranean on the 150-footer and had a 3-week spell when he's been cruising around. And it looks to me like Bristol's just walked in and ripped the old talking footy out from underneath.
Because it was meant to just be a fill-in, as I said, but
No.
you actually,
No.
unbeknownst to you maybe, have been trialling you in that chair.
No, here's the
And
truth.
Das will be staying. I want to make that very
Here's
clear.
the
But you
truth.
will be joining him.
In the middle of the 26-week footy season, Das decided to take just 3 weekends off. So I filled in for 3 weekends, and that's as far as it's gone.
No. You will be doing this show. Are you
Well,
doing it?
well,
Okay. Are you
well,
doing it Monday night?
I like that.
I
Are you
am.
doing, and are you doing it the following Monday?
Not-
all the way
I
through until the grand final?
haven't been
Well, you
contacted
better
about
get
that
your
yet.
diary sorted out.